Good evening and welcome to Stopping the Zebra Mussel. My name is Jack Hotbit and this presentation has been prepared for the Minnesota Department of Natural Resources. As an introduction, zebra mussels are a very harmful invasive species that has overtaken many bodies of water within the state of Minnesota, but also along the upper Midwest and into Canada. Zebra mussels transport very easily, but they affect everything and anything that is in a lake or that has to deal with a lake, and they could eventually totally destroy the whole ecosystem. Solving this crisis is a possibility, and it's easy if spotted soon and early on. So let's start off. What is a zebra mussel? Zebra mussels are little mussels that are about 1/8 of an inch long, and they are very tough and durable, and they take on two different forms within their lifetime. They start off as a larva and move around the waters when they're in a larva stage, but when they become an adult, they attach onto anything like seaweed or rocks or anchors or even pipelines, and then they stay there, filtering out phytoplankton within the water. And this filtering of phytoplankton competes with, or allows the zebra mussels to compete with the plants in the water for food, and eventually the zebra mussels will filter out all of the phytoplankton, and the plants will have nothing to live on, and all of the plants will die. And that will also affect the fish, because the fish will have nowhere to hide or live in, and then eventually they'll all get eaten, and the whole food chain will be totally destroyed, thus severely compromising the entire ecosystem that these zebra mussels could be a part of. So they are a terribly, terribly destructive and invasive species. These mussels travel in a variety of ways, but most of these are caused by humans, sadly enough. They were brought up, or they are easily transported by boat or by trailer from lake to lake by humans whenever they're being transported, or by seafood containers or anything else that might harbor water and bring it to another location. These zebra mussels are probably there if they are present within the host ecosystem. So they're easy to attach to other things, but they can be easily spotted and removed by hand before they enter the other body of water. So there are a couple of solutions to this issue, but the main and most effective solution that I have found is using a chemical called EarthTech QZ, which is a copper-based pesticide that only targets zebra mussels in their larva stage before they have attached to anything, and this allows them to not filter any of the phytoplankton out. So it will take a couple of years before results are seen, because a zebra mussel's life cycle is 2 to 5 years. But once the generations of zebra mussels die, there will be a bounce back in the health of the local ecosystems that have been affected by these zebra mussels. And in order for this program to be effective, it needs to be implemented statewide and also across the United States and within Canada, because zebra mussels have been found to be within the waters of Canada and the United States as well. So, in conclusion for this presentation, there are three main things I would like the audience to take away. The first one is that invasive species are very, very harmful to ecosystems. The second one is there are many ways to solve these crises, and public involvement is huge, as well as public education, and that also in turn leads to my next point, which is that the faster action is taken, the better the results will be. So thank you very much for listening.